Diary entry 15/1/15. Woke up this morning with the blues again. Thought I'd cracked it. Maybe not. Perhaps because I just don't like this grotty winter weather. Black sky, persistent wind and rain. Perhaps too because yesterday I didn't recite at the Marley open mic because the weather was so bad. Karen and I met at the Barley Mow instead for a couple of drinks and a bit of a girly natter. Perhaps because sometimes I feel I'm going mad. Perhaps because my life in Brighton seems to be falling apart. Perhaps because of the frightening dreams I had. Perhaps because I posted Bon Maman on Facebook yesterday and hardly anybody noticed. Perhaps I should not take these things too much to heart. Perhaps because I'm getting old and know it, with only walking bent and the fear of dementia left to look forward to. Perhaps because no matter how hard I try to pull away, I find myself drawn back towards you. Perhaps because I've not been feeling very well. Perhaps because I've nothing interesting to say. Perhaps because I have writer's block. Perhaps because I don't have writer's block. There's just too much to tell and so many ways to tell it. Perhaps I'm stuck in days of indecision. Perhaps because there's no one in my life. And at my age, I'm still a virgin. Some bloody admission to make on a stage, isn't it? Perhaps because I'm running out of luck. Perhaps it's just because I'm tired of fighting. Perhaps because this morning my store of hoarded pills looks so inviting. Perhaps because I'd hoped for so much more and now there seems so little left that seems to me worth fighting for. Perhaps I'm not sleeping very well. Perhaps because I've got no one to tell how completely shit this feels. Not even Phil, because he's unwell. Perhaps because I drink too much. Perhaps because sometimes I just don't drink enough. Perhaps because there's such a lot to be said for heavy drinking, especially when I need escape from this incessant bloody thinking. Perhaps because I'm feeling stressed. Perhaps because my flat is such a mess. Perhaps because I really am too blessed. Perhaps because I keep giving in. Perhaps because I just want to give in to giving in. Perhaps because I'm in a battle I can never win. Perhaps it's greed. Perhaps I'm ever wanting more. Perhaps because I'm sure I need somebody to adore. Perhaps because this life should be for living. Perhaps because I'd like the world to be far more forgiving. Perhaps because of politicians' incessant lies. Perhaps because I'm sick of seeing burning buildings on TV, dying children, men with hatred in their eyes. Perhaps because the persecuted turn to persecutors, just as so many bullies everywhere were themselves once bullied. Perhaps because I want to leave but have nowhere to go. Perhaps because I think of her and know I want to cry. Perhaps because I really do need someone. Perhaps because it's simply that my hour has come. Perhaps because, oh shit, how should I know why? Sorry, perhaps it's just my time to go. Goodbye.